Hey guys, what's up? DJ's Aviation. Welcome to another video of mine. In today's video, I'll be discussing if I believe a brand new budget airline could make it here in Australia and be semi-profitable. At this stage, as you might be aware, Qantas dominates the scene throughout Australia, operating Boeing 737s and Airbus A380s to various destinations throughout Australia. Virgin Australia also operate a fleet of 737s and A330s domestically and have done so for years, despite having major setbacks. For the past 3 years, they have essentially been in a chase with Qantas trying to catch up with them. However, with Qantas closing in on their 100-year anniversary while Virgin Australia closing in on their 20th, Qantas has always had that edge over Virgin Australia and previously Virgin Blue. If it's not for the overall service, it's also the facilities provided, like the quality of the Qantas Club and the various lounges spread across the world. And it seems through reviews that the Qantas lounges are preferred to the Virgin Australia ones. Jetstar and Tigerair Australia are also some of the other more popular budget airlines, operating a fleet of Airbus A320s and A321s, with Tigerair recently acquiring some 737s off Virgin Australia. In these past few years, Tigerair and Jetstar have made it a point of expanding their routes. However, Tigerair in their past decade have encountered the most problems, with many rebrands occurring to try and improve the image to the public. Some other airlines in Australia include the likes of Alliance Airlines and JetGo, just to name a few. So while it seems the domestic area is oversaturated, I personally do truly believe a new airline could come in and be semi-successful. However, for this to happen, the main issue I think would need addressing is who owns the airline. For it to be successful, I feel it'd have to be something like what Singapore Airlines did with Scoot. So essentially, an already appreciated airline would have to start up this domestic airline and have it act as a subsidiary, possibly offering it aircraft to begin its journey, like what Singapore did, offering their 777-200s with Scoot, until Scoot could buy some 787-9s and 787-8s of their own. If this new airline was to come through the ranks, I don't believe it would instantly take away the market share that Qantas has. However, if it did provide flights for a very good price and set off on the right foot, I would believe that the customer base of Jetstar and Tigerair may be severely altered, as the passengers may be inclined to move over to this new airline. It's worth adding possibly Virgin Australia passengers might move over to this new airline as well. As I mentioned before, if this airline was set up by an already existing airline that is well known, like for instance Emirates, you'd probably feel like you're in better hands, resulting in that transition of the passengers to this new airline. When it comes to the aircraft, I think the traditional 737s and A320s would probably do more than fine in the opening stages of the airline's operations. However, something like an A330-200 that Qantas and Virgin Australia have would also work on coast-to-coast routes if the demand became increased for that particular new airline. Routes would be similar to any other domestic airlines offering, however they may have an increased look at creating routes that are currently not in existence throughout Australia, and or placing more affordable and attractive time slots on flights from Melbourne to Sydney rather than a red-eye flight. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think that a new domestic airline could come through in Australia and be semi-successful? If so, what do you think it need to do to be successful, whether that be a strong ownership or picking the correct aircraft? If you disagree, feel free to tell me why as well. Thank you very much for watching, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.